The decisions people make determine what becomes of their lives. Many books document the numerous ways in which people, like you and me, fall short of the perfectly rational decision-making ideal. This book attempts to apply those lessons to problems of leadership. That is, how can leaders become more effective by using the latest knowledge of human nature, psychology, and decision-making? How can they help those around them make better decisions, keeping in mind the interests of the group, the organization, and the larger society? How can we make it easy for individuals to choose wisely so as to reduce waste, relieve suffering, and improve collective welfare? The book brings together insights from books on judgment and decision-making and applies them to the context of leadership. It builds on insights from behavioral economics and brings tools to help nudge people in subtle ways that make it easier for them to choose wisely. The book represents a collaboration between me, a professor and associate dean at the Haas School of Business at the University of California at Berkeley, and Max Bazerman, professor at Harvard Business School, who has led the way in bringing the lessons from behavioral decision research to the curricula of business schools around the world. Our book begins with examples of leaders who illustrate the effective execution of decision leadership. These leaders help people overcome their destructive impulses and make wiser decisions that leave them and the world better off. There are people like Bruce Friedrich, head of the Good Food Institute, who's working to improve human health, protect the environment, and reduce animal suffering by developing safe, tasty, and affordable alternatives to animal meats. Or people like Jesse Wisdom, who helps corporations nudge their people to increase motivation, enhance the quality of professional feedback, and provide greater psychological safety in teams. One chapter offers tools to help build decision architecture to increase the chances that people make decisions that are consistent with their own highest ethical values. Another chapter offers tools to help leaders use experimentation to guide choices between different policies or actions. Throughout the book, we encourage leaders to think big about the stakeholders to whom they ought to be accountable and effective ways to maximize welfare while minimizing harm, error, and bias. The book's final chapter summarizes the many lessons the book offers and applies them to the practice of leadership with action plans and specific actionable lessons.